Hi, so I know this is like an awkward filming situation, but I don't like putting my laptop up on the sink anymore because the pipes are rotting in our building, so it doesn't really smell good over there, even though we don't pour anything down the sink except water and toothpaste. Anyways, I have a product review video for you. It's a couple of things I've been using in the month of April, so it's kind of like my April favorites because these are the only new things that I got, really. First, and the most important, is Makeup Forever HD Hush Day. I will always call it in my head Hush Day because that's how you say it in French. A, B, C, day, E, F, E, E, F, G, H. So I say Hush Day in my head. And I'm in the color, I don't know what color, it's not in the 115 maybe? I don't know. But yeah, I've been using this for the past month. Um, Thoughts on it, I like it. I like it a lot. It's similar to Pro Lumiere, which will always be my most favoritist foundation. I have combination skin, especially now when I have blemishes and stuff, I put retin-A on them so they get even drier. So it was a good balancing thing for me. And this is similar. It does give you that sort of soft focus, flawless, radiant glow kind of look that it markets itself as giving. And I really can't fault it. It doesn't have the greatest longevity, especially on my nose, because that's like the oiliest part of my face. I have to touch it up once a day, and it looks good when you don't powder it. It looks great when you do powder it. As we're coming onto summer now, I've had to powder it more because I get a little, shiny, shall we say. But I like it. I like it a lot. It's really good if you're in the market for finding a replacement for Pro Lumiere. If you're a fanatic like I am, then this is a good dupe. I was applying it wrong for a couple of weeks before I figured out like why I wasn't liking it as much as I thought I would. And what you have to do if you're like me and I have some blemishes around jawline and chin area, and I don't pick at them. But when they heal, they get kind of dry, flaky. And so with like the skin on my face that's normal, I was buffing in the foundation, circular motions like this, the way you put on a lotion. And then I was doing the same around the drier bits of skin, and it was making the flakiness more apparent. So I figured out that you have to do with foundation of any kind if you're in a situation like me is only go in one direction. Only one direction. And no, I'm not a fangirl, but that just occurred to me. In one direction. Because you know what makes you beautiful? Perfectly applied foundation. Oh, that was such a bad pun. I go downward, my whole face. Just, I don't go do. I go real slow and careful like. And that keeps everything under control and behaving. And it's a bit fuller coverage that way, but I like fuller coverage. Even though I don't have a lot of like blemishes, like I still have some, but I don't have as much as I used to. I have had acne since I was 10, so I have loads of hyperpigmentation and acne scarring that I have to cover up. So it's more problem of tone, not so much of active blemishes, if that makes sense. Next thing is the I'm going to try that again. Laura Mercier Secret Camouflage. Woo! And this stuff is amazing. Okay, full disclosure, first time I used it, I thought it was terrible. But then I realized, again, I was doing it wrong. This is something else that you cannot buff into your skin, especially if you're using it to cover blemishes, because it's a cream, but it's a very, very thick, almost like a putty, or it reminds me a little bit of spackle. Spackle for all your blemishes. But if you pat it on, and then gently feather out the edges. It's wonderful. For blemish, don't put this under your eyes. I tried that and it made my eyes look crepey and saggy and disgusting. It's too thick for that. Especially for me, because whenever I smile, my eyes underneath crease. That's just how my face is. Some people, they smile and they don't get, mine do. So every time I smiled, I was causing my concealer to crease. But for blemishes, or, burst capillaries or whatever, it's great. It has two tones. It has the yellow and peach. So you can use this. I use mostly that. What I do is I take one on that finger and one on that finger, and I apply the yellow first to my blemish, and then put the peach around it so it kind of blends in with my skin tone. I don't know if that really makes sense. I'll probably have to do a demo of it sometime. But this is good. The last thing is this gorgeous, gorgeous lipstick from Givenchy. See? See? You can't even. Oh, I'm not showing it to you. Hey, look. Givenchy. And it has like a cute little thing. I don't know why that's there, but it's kind of cute. You can like dangle it around. Probably shouldn't be doing that. Ooh, look at that beautiful color. This is the Rouge Interdit. Rouge Interdit. I don't know if I'm saying Interdit. I don't know. I don't know if I'm saying that right. But it's a number 11 Rose Desire or Désiré. And I'm wearing it now. And it's a really beautiful rosy pink color. I'll try and swatch it on my hand for you. It's not the most pigmented of things, but I like it that way. It's almost more like not a gloss, but a cross between lipstick and a gloss. And it's really beautiful and shiny, and there are different ways to apply this. I'm of the mind that if you're gonna buy an expensive lipstick like this, and this was expensive, that it should be something that you will use every day. It should be a color that you really, really like, that you fall in love with as soon as you try it on, and that you will use to the last drop, to the last little speck. You will be like scraping it out with a scalpel. You love it so much, and you can't imagine your life before you found it. And this was how it was for me. I tried it on in the store, and I didn't apply it from the tube because that's nasty. People come in there after they've just had lunch at like Panera and get garlic all over everything. Be careful with this stuff at Sephora is all I'm trying to say, and other makeup stores. Anyways, I took it, dabby dab, on my finger, dabby dab, and then I took it with a Q-tip and applied it really, really thinly, and it just made my lips look like a soft blue-toned pink, but still really natural, and it just made my face light up. And I was like, Mom, I found it. And she was like, what, honey? I was like, I found the lipstick. She was like, okay. And then I looked at the thing, and they were all out of it. And so my mom, because she's wonderful, went and like scoured the rest of the store. And the closest thing we found, in case you were looking for something that's $8 less expensive, NARS Roman Holiday. But those lipsticks smell like cheese. Not like cheese. They smell like industrial plastic waste. They just smell like gross. But the color is beautiful. So if you and texture is similar. So if you like NARS lipsticks, then Roman Holiday is wonderful. But anyways, I was like, I'll just buy it online. And so then for my birthday, my mom's best friend, who's like a family friend of ours, gave me a Sephora gift card. That's where I bought this and this. So birthday presents from other people. So thank you, Sherry, even though I know you won't see this. Yeah. So those are my April favorites / expensive ass products / products I've been loving / holy grail. Because I would say for these two anyway, they're Holy Grail products, and this is a contender. This is a contender. But I don't think anything could eclipse Pro Lumiere. So, thank you very much for watching. And I hope you have a wonderful day. And let me know what your Holy Grail products are in the comments, because I'm always looking. I'm always looking, even though it irritates the heck out of my mom, for new things to try. So, yeah. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye!